This is a story of disabled soldiers, limbless veterans. And yet, disabled is not quite the word. Disabled is a relative term, and these men do not consider themselves disabled. They can do almost anything any man can do. We take for granted ordinary accomplishments like driving a car, lighting a cigarette, dressing ourselves and making a living for our families. But how would we fare without an arm or a leg, or both? It takes a special sort of courage to come home and make a new life for themselves, saying, it'll be tough, but, well, we've got to live the way we've got to live. That is their philosophy. Today is a gala day at the Limbless Soldiers Aquatic Club. They're getting ready for the annual championships, where the new will compete with the old, where Gallipoli and France meet New Guinea and Borneo. You wouldn't think to watch these diggers swimming that they were minus arms and legs. The spirit is still there, and the style hasn't suffered. It's a grand reunion where old friendships are renewed and new ones made.
You beaut, think I'll join you.
Why not? Be in it.
This reminds me of the old days.
Old days? Why, you're only a kid. They must have fenced you from the schoolroom.
Look who's talking. I'm 20, yesterday.
20?
3 days on Ballypapan and bingo.
Well, you certainly started young.
Started and finished.
That's how I felt 2 years ago. But today, I'm doing all the things I used to do before the war. Drive a car, swim, play golf, dance, and what's more, I've got my old job back. Still in hospital?
Lady Gary's. It's a great show, and I've got some good cobbers there too. The nurses and the Red Cross are marvellous. They treat you like a king.
They treat you like a king. Well, nothing is too good for you and your cobbers, Ron. Carefree youth of yesterday, soldiers of today, citizens of tomorrow. Still fighters in tomorrow's brave new world, scorning pity, saying, thanks, but let me do it. Chief worry of these men is their future and their jobs. Meet some of them. Bob Galloway, wounded in New Guinea. Bob's had so many operations he's lost count. Mick Laurie and Slim McNeil are going to join the parking police. Joe Blake lost his leg at Bougainville. He's going to be a mechanic. Jim Perrott, a future accountant, has been studying during the 2.5 years he spent in hospital. Jim copped it in Siam.
Hey, by the way, we've just got time for that game of billiards before lunch.
Been out to the repatriation department's artificial limb factory yet? Well, you'll get a pleasant surprise.
Yes, you'll get a pleasant surprise. First thing you'll notice is that the work is all done by amputees. All of them returned soldiers from either the 1914 war or the war just concluded. The factories are as up-to-date as any in the world, and every limb is designed to meet the needs of the wearer and is as light as possible. Lots of the boys have thought out their own individual requirements.
Yes, they gave me a new slant on things. Mind you, you've got to learn to walk again. Those first steps on the ramp are like learning to skate when you're a kid.
But you learned fast, Jack, because you were determined to do so. Yes, you had to learn to walk again. And you watched your progress in that mirror. Back straight, shoulders level. And your instructor was tops. A limbless digger himself, he knew all about it. He'd been through it, too.
It doesn't take long to learn with those blokes helping you.
How long?
I passed the final test in a fortnight. Aha, well, that's it.
Oh, well, I still think I'll be a handicap with girls.
I don't get it.
For you now, marrying and settling down. Who'd want to marry me?
Well, this one married me. Ever get it, darling? Ron, this is Lee.
Hello, Ron. Why all the serious discussion?
Oh, we were just talking plans and jobs and things.
Have you any plans, Ron?
Yes, I'm doing veterinary science.
Good for you. Job of the future, eh?
Oh, yes, it's okay for me. But what about the others?
Oh, they'll be all right. Today, a limbless soldier is a useful member of the community.
You're right, Jack. Today, a limbless soldier is a useful member of the community. Take Stuart Moore, for instance. Stuart lost his right hand and part of his arm. In the railway workshops, he's a seat trimmer. That was his job before the war. It didn't look too good when he lost his right hand, but Stuart's a resourceful young Australian. He uses as many as 30 specially designed tools on his job, and his output is equal to that of any able-bodied tradesman. Stuart Moore is not an isolated case, but is typical of those determined young men who said, "It'll be tough, but..." Yes, they're tough and willing. And in New South Wales, Police Commissioner Mackay swears in still another squad of limbless soldiers for his special parking police. The Commissioner gives these boys his personal attention and swears them in himself. He's proud to have them working for him. They can do almost anything any man can do. And above all else, they desire recognition of their ability to tackle anything in competition with all comers. Today, all over Australia, limbless soldiers are exchanging uniforms for civvies, rifles for tools of trade. They fought for the future, now they look to the future. They're back in circulation.